Check, check.
Yo, yo.
There we go. You got that echo thing. Damn. You know when you unplug something, you got to put it back in?
Hold on a second.
Get out of here. Check, check.
How do I sound now?
Perfect. Perfect.
Awesome.
My head. Oh God, my eyes gonna be all over the place. Just bear with me.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, man. It's Wednesday, man. Boopity booping with the computers as always. I mean, good thing we got a late crew for the most part. Had some ribs in the oven. I was like, take them out in 20.
Can't fuck up the ribs now.
Pick up the ribs now.
All right. Share this with a couple people. And of course, it's technology we have on CIG.
Oh yeah, that was a brand new wrinkle I seen today with that. I was like, oh, I didn't know we was off this reservation.
Oh shit.
I was like, all right, maybe something I did.
Interesting. Oh wait, I see.
Try it on your side.
Thought I saw something come up real quick. Oh, that's on the Facebook side. That's crazy.
Right? That it has to be like a new wrinkle like Saturday.
Mm-hmm. That is interesting. All right, well, let me put the YouTube link in IG.
The IG it shows up. It's like we're live now on it, but we can't do it right through the app no more for whatever reason.
Oh, so then it's just me. Okay.
Oh wait, you don't see the live on your side?
Nah, I don't.
Oh, let me go in the room, make sure it's real. check over here.
All right, yeah, it's up. It's up. It's just I don't know what it is about my page and seeing FCP shit. Like you would think I had no affiliations or I was banned.
Yo, they're treating you like a guest.
Yo,
it's nasty out here.
What is we doing right now? Okay, I'm in now. There we go. Okay.
The last time my computer did this reboot from hell thing, it was an overnight situation. I just walked away from it. I was like, all right. I was like, I don't know what you're gonna keep cycling. Say less.
Nah, yeah, I feel you, man. All right. Shout out to Oni, Mrs. Lee in the building. Appreciate you.
We could definitely do the regular chit chat, but the media is on a good holding pattern for the moment. All of this gets loaded up correctly. We will start with the best of them. But in the interim, my good man, I know it's late. It's close to 9, man. I know you ain't eating no dinner neither. But how you been, though, brother? How you feeling?
Oh, I definitely ate.
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah, man. Definitely trying
to.
Yeah, definitely trying to get those meals in early now. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't eating too late. You know, it was good, Eb. You know what I'm saying? Just so I don't come on here hangry and shit like that. So I feel for you, brother.
Yeah. I'm outside. So I could give me a crustable or something through the door slide or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
That's the only Mrs. Lee and Eb in the chat, man. What's good with y'all, man? Eb, what's going on? Talk to us.
I thought Ed found a way to get into the luggage over for the Italy trip. So yeah, just pack me out. This here. Let's see.
Shout out to anybody joining from Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch. Just getting everything set up before we start the show. Still early. Got a lot to get into. Eb said I'm trying and surviving.
Damn. That was heavy. Eb. Try to survive.
Yeah, I felt that one through the chat, Eb. I felt that through the chat. Kind of feel like everybody's kind of going through that right now. Just trying to survive, trying to figure things out.
Crawling out of Black History Month barely, yo. It's nasty.
Yeah. And we're going to get into a lot of that tonight, man. A lot of crazy shit on socials. A lot of crazy.
Oh, shit. I did not see the highlight. Give me 1 minute on that.
Oh, she said she booked the cruise. Okay, Eb. That's what's up.
She outside? She had early next year, Ab.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. How's the snow in East New York, Ab? I know shit get crazy out of there. Like, I just know I'm over this snow at this point. That shit's stupid.
Bro, when I seen the snow this morning come back outside, I was like, yeah, I'm like, the Mother Nature spin the block like they didn't win the war 2 days ago. I was like, yeah, you got it, man. White flagged up, man. I don't want no more snow beef. Whatever this is, and do it. Got no more room.
Yep. All right. Well,
damn near
cruising August. I feel you. See, that fighting over parking spots, man. I mean, I lost a good friend to that shit, man. That shit, shit's stupid.
I lost a good friend.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, he was fighting with it. He got into it with another dude over a parking spot, and he ended up losing his life over that shit. Crazy. But some of the reels on socials been crazy too. Like you see people doing all the work to dig their car out, only for somebody to just come and take the shit.
Yeah, I mean it's treacherous. It's treacherous out there, man.
Yeah,
especially when you've been back breaking work for like a straight hour, man. Shovel work. I mean, you run the shop right, come back. You put your garbage can in, thinking shit sweet. Shit gone. Garbage can tipped over. Stop breaking windows, man.
Yeah. And then you got the trucks that be pushing the snow all up in your spot.
Right after you cleared it out. It's nasty. But I always be like so curious to see the cars that be there for 2, 3, 4 days straight, snow up to the way above the hood. I'm like, how did y'all you're just not coming back? Like, yeah. It is what it is. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
I respect it in a weird way.
Yeah, then they come outside, just put their hands on the waist like, all right, how are we going to attack this?
How are we going to get this done today? Like,
Yo, because like once you get to that like third, fourth day, man, that's ice, bro. I don't give a fuck.
It's not even. It's beyond you now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did.
Yeah.
You waited too long, my brother. So
Yeah.
I hope you got friends, because this is no longer a solo mission. Like,
yeah, Eb said she spent mad long digging her car out, man. Like I remember back in the days, that was the hustle.
oh, kids don't even own shovels no more, bro. It's a whole nother. Nah, they're not making no money on that. $5 to get the whole block cleared up.
Yeah.
You gotta start asking for benefits. Like, yo, you ain't got no juice, no cookies. Like, yo, fam. I got $5 cash. I need this sidewalk cleared up. Can we do it? Like, I don't know, man. Lady across the street was giving 10. Like, you got it.
Yeah, man. So you figure with inflation, man, you could walk away with a cool $25 at this point, maybe even 30, depending on what kind of like ground you covering. If you clearing like driveways and walkways, make some good money out in these streets.
Yeah, outside with a crew, get it done double time, split the profits. Man, it was good times, man. Good times.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. It was funny because of course, snow comes down Sunday, all the travel bans start hitting, and then of course you get the main update. Schools are closed, so it's funny. Like we were all sitting here watching a movie, so Darius is just laying there. Darius is like, "I like our mayor. He's cool with me.
He passed my test. Passed my test.
Guy.
And I don't ask so much. But this is right up my alley."
Damn, sanitation charging $30 an hour. They sanitation. What type of shit?
Yo, I mean, you wasn't doing nothing at the crib. You know what I mean? You got a strong lower back, some warm clothes. You might be, get 6 hours in. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tax you though. But you know what I'm saying? You knew that was coming. They ain't gonna let that just slide.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Sanitation was charging $30. Oh, they paying $30 an hour. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's what I thought you knew you meant. But yeah. Imagine they charge you to work. Oh god.
Yeah. Oh,
nasty
okay.
times.
Yeah. Hey, listen, yo. If you could, I agree. Everything you said is spot on, man. Go out there and get your money. That's for sure. So. Darius is 13 now, man. So, like he's got a lot of independence about him. But since we made the move, being in a new location, my wife, when he wakes up in the morning to go to school, she always makes sure he gets on the bus, make sure he has everything. So everything is copacetic. So there's a lot of mornings where, sometimes I hear the hustle and bustle. And sometimes I just wake up and go in the living room and he's gone. So this particular day, I wake up, I see he's gone. I'm like, all right, cool. Do my coffee, do my workout, jump in the shower. All I hear out of nowhere, dog, is, where's Darius? I'm like,
oh, he was. Hold up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I shouldn't he be on the bus? Like, did you put on the bus? She's like, oh no, I was sleeping. I'm like,
we got this situation.
I'm like, nah. Like I was like, text him, call him, whatever. He's got to be either on the bus or at school. Like there's no way. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. There's that slight moment where it's like until you get that confirmation, you like all kinds of Netflix documentaries start popping in your head.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
sure.
But then, of course, after a while, he texts back like, "Yeah, I'm at school." Like,
it's like, what took you out so long? Y'all just noticed I wasn't home.
Yo, man, nigga probably walked in the room, saw 2 dead bodies, and said, "Yeah, I'm out. I ain't even go."
I gotta go get out the mud myself.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And my kid, they would have looked and said, "Oh, they sleeping. I might as well go back to sleep." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll fade away like Homer. Wake up at 10 o'clock with you like, you missed your alarm too? Said, man, you are my alarm, man. I ain't know. I thought it was another one of them days. Like, it's like, no, man. Sunny as hell outside. Get up. Oh.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have done the same shit. Like I could
Mhm.
see me now waking up 13 years old, everybody's knocked out. I'm like, shit.
Shit. ain't gonna, I mean, throw a party away today on my behalf.
You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Um,
That's a fact. Oh man. Eb said, oh
process is
wow, he got himself ready and yeah, man. So yeah, Darius, man, he gets up in the morning. You know, he
Mhm.
got his outfit ready, everything
Mhm.
all set up, man. The only thing we really do, well, only thing my wife really do is walk downstairs, make sure you get on the bus, and then she back up. So he knows the drill already. It was just like he looked at us, he probably was like, all right.
It's like, I know what I got to do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up.
Gotta respect it, man. Gotta respect it.
Man, kids getting big, man. Kids getting big.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How we looking over there?
Downloading the vids now. See that highlighted option to the last moment. Give that a second.
All right.
Get these photos in.
So I saw something pop through on my Uber app. Talking about how Kathy Hochul was looking on what ways to like reduce taxes on Uber rides. So she was cracking down on the crash costs. And just to give you all some background on that, you know, if you get car insurance in the city and you live in an area where there's a lot of accidents, that's a lot of reasons why your insurance is so high.
Facts.
And I got to do a little bit more research on this, but it turns out that New York is second in the nation for staged accidents.
Oh, they faking them? Yeah, the scammers, man. They're gonna get you every time, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man, nasty word.
Yep. So listen, allegedly back in the day, there's a lot of scams like that. A lot of scams, man. You know what I mean? So it looks like people are still trying to run them up. So, but the negative effect on that is if you're just a regular ass person driving your car around here and you ain't trying to scam, you're just trying to live. Unfortunately, you paying for that bullshit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I called up my insurance maybe like a month ago. I was like, yo, y'all went up again? It's like I don't call y'all for nothing. It's like, yeah, like at all. And they said, like, yeah, it's not you specifically. It's just, a lot of things going on that we can't, it's out of our control, out of your control. I was like, what about me? It's like, yeah, you're not the first person to call today. It's like, I'm like, man, you're not telling me anything I want to hear right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But long story short, you want this insurance, brother? Like, I ain't happy though, but yes. Like,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Indeed. All right. Once again, man, shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, man. We appreciate y'all just getting everything together so we can, get into our topics, man. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what's going on. Oh man. Feel like this month flew by like crazy.
Well, it is the shortest month, but yeah. It's like, put a timer to it. But
Yeah.
these last week and a half did kind of fly though. Like especially the day off this week, there's a day off last week that kind of floated. I don't know where the time's going, man. It's about to be March. I don't know where the time's going.
Yeah, man. Before you know it, it'll be summer. Honestly, can't wait, man. I'm over this snow. I'm over this cold. All this other shit, man. It's too much at this point, for real.
Sure. Oh, the weekend in the snow, man. Quick side story before we get started. Do you recall the wildest like "Ayo" you ever had to stop somebody on? One you might have said yourself, pure like blasphemy until it was already said.
um, I can't recall it, but I'm pretty sure there's been some wild ones, man. What's going on?
Come on, man. You only got one? He says, no, I don't got it. I don't have it in 4K. I don't have that in 4K today. Oh man, like my group chat is platinum, man. A lot of old school comedies from way back. You know what I'm saying? And my man, he live out in Jersey now. You don't live too far from like a firehouse now, right? So yeah, whenever they snow, they come through. Back to back. Just running through, clearing out the streets. You know what I'm saying? They hit the shovels for the immediate houses and shit. So when the blizzard hit this past weekend, he was like, "Oh God!" He threw it in the group chat. He says, "Yo." He said, "Yeah, my local firefighters, they plowed my shit all night." He was like, "Yo, it was literal tears coming out of the chat." Yo, we was like, "Nah, you can't even rephrase this, brother. Like it's over, man. We got to pick this up tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night, yo." It was hilarious. But that had me thinking. I was like, "Yeah, that might be up there. That might be up there with one of the wildest ones in a minute." Yeah, man. Got to keep your friends in check with the funny stuff. So funnies until it's an ayo moment. It should take forever on the process. I think the photos is good. Just have to slow walk these videos so they're up and running.
I mean, we at least got the photos because at least we get.
Delete these old ones.
And shout out to anybody just joining, man. We're just getting a couple things in order so we can get the show started. I think I saw something come across the news waves today about Presby ratifying their agreement with their nurses, but there's still a lot of issues out there around staffing and some lingering violations. So the saga continues.
I guess every day is a day closer. Somehow, some way. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get this sooner than later. Yeah. We can get rolling, bro.
No, yeah. I was just about to say that. All right, so listen, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, IG, man. Shout out to Shay Sweet Things in the building. Yo, man, we are FCP. I am Senor Lee, and this is my man Ken Kapnick.
Outside on a Wednesday.
All right, every Wednesday, man, we're here having a good time, man. As Black fathers, professionals, caring individuals, a lot of good topics, a lot of stuff to get into as we are wrapping up Black History Month, man. And definitely starting off with the show how we always do. How you doing, my brother?
Doing pretty good. Like you said before, the weeks are flying by, especially this month. But the mental health has been all right so far this week. No more ups and downs, which is always a plus. But trying to take some positivity into March for sure this weekend. How about you?
Same here, man. Just playing the shuffle game at work, you know what I mean? Not letting it mess up the mental. Actually, taking some good steps this past week in financial sector. So I'm with you right there with the mental health being in a good space. Families happy and healthy. Can't ask for more, brother.
So I really want end of the day. If I can find a way to do it from the crib, I would. I'm still working on that part. You know what I mean? But that's a fact.
I hear that shit, bro. Yes, sir.
Um,
Yeah, man. I mean, the family's been doing good, man. I see Jalen just got back from the Olympics. Definitely probably gotta catch up with her on the show sooner or later. But then also, man, yeah, my sister, your mother, I heard she made the news over the
man,
weekend.
she be outside more than me, bro. Like whenever you need Miss Nelson, like I'm like, yeah, what y'all doing? She's like, I can pencil you in. I'm like, I'm your son, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get no time. She's like, maybe, but yeah, Mama D's catering, man. She's outside. Let's just see what she threw us in a group chat with the siblings. He was like, man, look at you. And Mr. Savory right here next to her. I was like, oh, they outside, man. These two two pigs, and you know what, man? They can't inseparable, bro. Sure though, for sure. They be loving the shindigs though for the most part. They always at the parties.
All right. So we talking about this is the 3rd annual Freedom Ball fundraiser presented by Rock and Intro Cultural Foundation. Okay. What's up?
She outside, man. Sweet potato pies was on deck. And it's funny, earlier in the week, she's like, where you at? I was like, I'm at work. She said, I need a favor. I said, what you need? So, I need some yams. I was like, right now? I was like, what you? I was like, I need you to go to Western Beach when you way home. I was like, Mom, like, I don't know what time I'm getting out. Like, when do you need these by? She said, 5. I was like, so, Mom, let me call you, man. Let me just take care of a few things here, please. Let me just work this out. You know what I mean? Long story short, she was able to get it on her own because that wasn't helpful at all. You know what I'm saying? But she always worked it out. She always worked it out. I was just like, man, you be putting me in bad moments when you call. I'll be like, God damn, I want to help, but that's not the good time.
Yeah, man. Definitely one of the biggest hustlers I know, man. Shout out to Dorothy doing her thing out there. Best sweet potato, hands down. Best sweet potato pie. Put it up against anything, put anything up. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's a damn shame, man.
Cheesecakes be all right too. You know what I'm saying? She'd be having the cherries with it. You know what I'm saying? She'd be outside, man. Outside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there was a lot going on social media. Definitely some viral clips that caught my attention, man. So I thought it was a good time to bring back the This Can't Be Real Life segment. And oh, wait, before we get into that, shout out to Eb. Eb said she saw Spike Lee last week. She went to his event. It was great during Black History Month. Yeah, Eb. Where was the event? I saw you post it. Tell us more about the event. We'll bring it up on the show. But shout out to Eb, man. Eb be at all the relevant places, especially when they first open, especially if they're in New York or Brooklyn. That's for sure.
I'd be low key outside too a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like she posts photos after the fact. We'd be like, yeah, I was there. I was busy. You know what I mean? I can't. Somebody can't hold the camera. I gotta live this life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But she'd be outside too, man. Shout out to her for sure with that. She got to see Spike. I wonder if he's in his Knicks get up when she had to see him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, there's been a lot of.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's been a lot going on, man, as far as like social media clips and stuff like that that's going viral. But a lot of it is very, very concerning, being that though it is Black History Month. Man. The first clip that caught my attention was actually Idaho City moving to remove Juneteenth
from the list of city holidays and restoring Columbus Day, which I believe is a more appropriate holiday honoring our American heritage.
I move to approve the amendment to the personnel policy and holiday schedule.
Second.
A motion in multiple seconds. Further discussion?
I do have one comment on it.
Oh, sorry.
Juneteenth celebrates the actual end of slavery in the United States. And the abolition of slavery, I believe, is one of the crowning achievements of Western civilization and is certainly worthy of celebration. On the flip side, North America, as we know it, in the United States entirely would not exist if it were not for the expeditions of Christopher Columbus and other European explorers, which are also worth celebrating. So I don't know if you would consider doing an every other year type of thing, but I think both are very relevant to our history and worth celebrating.
I don't want to change the holiday schedule up. I think that's a lot of complexity. My own view is that Juneteenth is something that nobody had heard of until 5 years ago and was pushed for political purposes. And so I'm not in favor of having that in.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, boy. Like, I'm happy niggas not in the building when shit like this goes down, because shit would get flipped up. Like, it'll be a problem every time. Like, oh man. What was this? You said in Post Falls, Idaho. I wonder what the black count is out there.
I got so many problems with what he said. Like, I don't want to change up the holidays. There's too many complex. What is complex about this? Like, what is really complex about this?
It's a circle on a calendar. It's like, yeah, it's a lot to move around. It's like, no, that ain't. It's not a lot at all.
The most insulting thing about it is you're talking about this came to light 5 years ago. So did the fucking Epstein files, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen, nor does it make it less impactful. Like,
yeah.
Just because you didn't know about it doesn't mean that it doesn't have cultural significance. And then, I applaud, the gentleman that, tried to at least say, hey, man, this is still a part of American history. It's a significant part. And I don't want to mess up the schedule. Like, this isn't planning for staff at Foot Locker.
Yeah, like, it's not a J release this Saturday and everybody's on vacation. That's not the situation here. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. Like, the pushback, like, it's hard to not put people in the in the racist bunch. I don't want to put that on people's jacket. But when you have outbursts like this and you feel it's inconveniencing you, recognizing a historical fact, you know what I'm saying? When you're on a council to help others and push agendas as need be, it doesn't look good on your jacket, Mr. This is Randy. Yeah, I don't know.
It really doesn't make sense, man. So I mean, what you just saw in the video, as Kenny said, was Post Falls, Idaho. The city council voted 4-2. That just lets
he wasn't the only one.
The impact of this place, right? It was 6-5. Voted 4-2 to remove Juneteenth from the city's official holiday schedule and reinstate Columbus Day as a paid city holiday. Now, the decision does not affect state or federal recognition. But my fear with stuff like this is it starts in these little small areas and it starts to pick up momentum into other places. And it's pretty much how they slow walked everything when they erased 60 years of civil rights movement. This is the type of slow walking that is really dangerous.
And then, for other town halls or whatever the case may be, now they got a precedent. Well, Idaho, they did it on, such and such date. So now we should be able to follow suit because we're a neighboring state. It's how it starts. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's nasty. And I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how the federal and the state versus Idaho, where they fall in that as far as what they will honor, what they will not honor. If it's still federal, I don't know how they're going to, bypass that. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. That's super interesting, but unfortunate to see.
Yeah, very much. I mean, in the video, the gentleman you see having complexities about Juneteenth is Mayor Randy Westland, and then the gentleman you see actually pushing back is Council President Joe Malloy. Listen, man, I mean, this here, of course, is going to get a lot of response. I see NAACP President James McDay actually condemned the vote as discriminatory. And of course, residents expressed sharply divided opinions online and in public forums. I mean, I don't understand it. And, these are the type of things that you got to worry about.
Ain't the only one, brother. Ain't the only one, brother. Yeah, we're trying to figure it out in real time. I don't know how to digest it all, honestly. Is it like, not to be redundant, but it is kind of black and white as far as what's happening and what isn't happening in favors of certain places and who's behind these blockades, so to speak, when the shit does hit the fan. It's nasty to see. Nasty to see.
Yep. Yeah, man. The second video that definitely caught our eye over this past week, and it really, really got a lot of media attention, was a viral video of a Hunter College professor's racist rant during an eighth grader's presentation during a council meeting. And we'll play the clip now.
On Friday, he delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our
Black
lessons.
schools that like
They're
they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school.
Independent in our class.
I mean, but apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like, if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They're just
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
Absolutely hearable. Let me just pause it there for a second. That was a loaded response in itself to me, bro. I was like, absolutely hearable. I was like, that doesn't sound like he's objecting to what's being said. He's just like, yo, we can hear you, bitch. Like, I don't think you should be saying this right now. Like, it fucked me up. I'm gonna let the rest of this play out.
Stop.
Yeah, hey, I know how ratemyprofessor.com shit went through the roof after this. Like, everybody's in shock. Like, nobody can say
I'm sorry,
nothing.
sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
We have me and many other students in our classes and we're basketball.
Now, so just for everybody, because I know we didn't have captions, what Allison Friedman, she's an associate professor at Hunter College. What she actually said, if you didn't hear it clearly, in the beginning, she mumbles, they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. So that's the first prompt where everybody on the Zoom is like, well, wait a minute, what's going on? Then the longer clip you hear from her, she says, and I quote, if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. And that's when you start to see the reactions and the shock and everybody on the Zoom like, what the hell? And that's where you hear the gentleman now come and tell her, Allison Friedman, when you're saying what you're saying is absolutely hearable here, you've got to stop. A lot to unpack here.
I'm still trying to figure out if they'll know how to use the back line. Like, I speak slang. I speak slang well, I thought. I had no idea what she was referring to when she said that. I was like, I think about this like every other hour. I'm just like, they'll know how to use the back. What does that mean as far as training anyone to use that? But so many questions though. Like, I wonder what made her so comfortable to say that. And I believe the backstory was she was trying to tell other people, oh no, I was talking to one of my kids who was asking a question about something, and I was explaining it to them, and I'm like, whatever lie you're trying to push, clean this up. It's too late, baby. I'm happy you're. I believe she wasn't a permanent professor there. She was an associate professor, so I assume that should be running its course real soon. Just put the fire out over at Hunter College.
Oh, now that fire is blooming. Because number one, this is the kind of publicity no organization wants. Even with DEI being under attack and things being removed, you definitely don't want to be known as the blatantly racist school, man. And regardless of whatever story she said, to your point, to use the words, if you train a Black person well enough, there's no covering that one up. You can get the best publicists that and it's really just not going to work for you. Now, all of this is happening while, this Black 8th grade student was sharing her concerns about her school possibly shutting down. So you can only imagine now, right? Here you have this young lady who's brave enough, right? 8th grade, to get on this council meeting with adults to share her concerns. And this is how she's greeted. This is what she hears. So this student already is concerned about her school shutting down, and we can even do deeper research to see why that school was shutting down. And I have a funny feeling we're going to hear about urban community that's not being funded and kids being, displaced to another school because they can't keep it open. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I already. And if you ever was a Black student in any of her classes, for whatever the case may be, and you felt you did everything you had to do as far as getting a grade that you might have deserved and it didn't work out in your favor, all that's being uprooted right now. As far as I told you she was da 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 da. Now you see what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Now it's got to help your point, but God forbid you have to retake that course and pay another semester and credit fee the following semester to make up something because you didn't get the grade that you thought you were supposed to get. The backlash is terrible.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been a rough February. This last week or so, it's been rough. It's been rough to say the least.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of reels, people giving their opinions, people picking this apart. One thing I will say with all of the responses and the negative recourse, I do hope that we do not just try and push this lady into a corner or into a room and say never come back out. I hope she gets the training and does the work that she needs to do to get in touch with why she felt comfortable saying this. I'm not here about full reform for anybody to realize, they need to change their ways, but respect is respect. This wasn't a closed door. This wasn't the privacy of her home. This was a public setting on a Zoom meeting where she expressed this. So it's the lack of concern, the lack of respect for what she was there for, that, that she has to live with that. She needs to still be front and center in places, in schools, so she can be the example, that, this needs to be addressed, and these people need to do the work to see where does this hate come from. We don't get it.
And when things like this do happen, where, unfortunately, and on her side, she feels she forgot to press the mute button. How many times did you not forget? Like, what was said in prior conversations when this did happen? You know what I'm saying? Where you did mute on time and said whatever you had to say in the background. Like this one time just happened to slip up. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. Right in Hunted too. Right in the city. It's nasty.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shit. But, keeping it on the race front. The BAFTAs, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what BAFTA was. Like, when the clip came out, I was a little curious. I'm like, it's not the Oscars. Like, is this for actors, though, right? Like, you know what I mean? I had to look up the term of BAFTAs. Did you know about the BAFTA awards themselves prior to this clip and all that happening, unfortunately?
Negative.
Crazy. Like, I had to see Michael B. Jordan and Delroy and they finest, doing what they do. And then, as you know, man, let me run the video for y'all who didn't get to hear this unfortunate scene.
Laura and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making. We're here to celebrate.
Okay, I don't even want to replay it again, but if you didn't hear it, you got to go see it online. But the backstory was the dude had Tourette's. I understand you are prone to saying the most obscene things that happen to come to your mind at whatever point, and you have no control of it, to my knowledge. I'm no professional in Tourette's, so please spare me some grace here. But I was a little sick because I'd have to have the ER ending on it at this exact moment with these two gentlemen up here who had a splendid year. You know what I'm saying? I do commend them for keeping it professional, finishing the speech, so to speak, finishing the presentation. But I don't want to blame it on the disabled guy. I know it's bad timing. I know if he has the Tourette syndrome, they were honoring him with a movie with it that afternoon or evening. I can't blame him specifically, but who I do want to blame though is the editing team. This wasn't a live feed. It was a pretty good delay between the real time and what everybody got to see at home. They had time to edit that out, and they chose not to. But that that is what puzzles me on the situation. When you first saw it, what was your thoughts on it?
I thought it was race baiting. To your point, the gentleman has Tourette's, so that's a medical condition. And then also to your point, I mean, the power of technology and editing and delays on live streams could have easily blocked that out. And it's almost like a trap to get people talking about something that really doesn't impact what we should be focused on. So I really thought this was race baiting, and that's why I wanted to bring it here, because, not to get on the gentleman at all, but to just wake people up to always be very aware of where social media and the news are trying to play games with your mind to get you to focus on other things instead of looking at what's important. You know what I mean? Like your finances, looking at the job report, looking at the state of the economy, your healthcare. Do not lose sight of those important things when these feeds keep coming up and just trying to grab your attention. Michael B. Jordan are fine. Delroy Lindo are fine. To Kenny's point, they kept it professional and the show went on. You know what I mean? I get it. And I see Eb in the chat. I get it. You know what I mean? In that moment, yes, the anger and everything in you wants to go, what'd he say? But if you do some real research into Tourette's and coprolia, I mean, it's really something that people cannot control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, like
mad as you want to be at him.
Layer,
yeah. As mad as you may want to be at him. Don't get me wrong. It was extremely ill-timed as far as when it happened. And it didn't help anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it is a condition that, a lot of people do deal with, and it's not a time-sensitive issue. It's going to happen when it happens. You can't control when it happens. You can't control the words that are being said when it's being said. But I don't know. I blame this on the full editing team. BAFTA using negative publicity for any publicity in their favor. Because, like I said, I didn't know. There was no presentation, no commercials, no check out the BAFTAs this Sunday at 8. I didn't see any of that. I just saw the aftermath here, and then to find out there was delayed taping and other things that happened throughout the show as far as speeches regarding freedoms of countries for Palestine and everything. They made sure those got edited out, shortened, truncated as need be to not make it to the last feed. But to let that one kind of slip through the cracks when it's a whole room's job to make sure you catch these slips. I don't know. That one rubbed me the wrong way though.
Yeah, it's intentional. Definitely intentional, right? It gets people sparked up. It gets them talking about stuff that, really, guys, just, hey, listen, if you feel a way about it, I get it. Like, Eb, I hear you, right? Is it potential that he's using his disability? I don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't know. And, being in a healthcare center, having a son who's living with autism, I'm always going to be a little bit on the side of, being more aware, more cautious of what somebody can control. If it comes to light that this was bullshit at some point, it'll come for him. You know what I mean? It will come for him at some point. But, I applaud Michael B. Jordan. I applaud Delroy. And I applaud the people who are getting on social media to kind of say, listen, don't let this fool you. Don't let this distract you. And shout out to Jermaine Williams. I actually didn't know that brother actually has Tourette's. He was one of the first people elected, that actually has Tourette's. And he spoke to the disease. He spoke to some of the things that you go through when you have this. So, hey, man, listen, I get the timing of it seems a little too much, but, I don't know.
It's never a good time for Tourette's when it does happen. You know what I'm saying? Any sort of outburst out of your control, it sucks, But it could not have been at a worse time, for sure. Ugh. But yeah, even with Jermaine Williams and his diagnosis of it, he still seems very controlled when he does have the moments to speak in public places. Like you never see. I don't know if it's if there's a low. I don't know if there's levels of it. I assume so, where people have it with an uncontrollable version of it versus can kind of control it or maintain it or suppress it in certain moments. But his doesn't seem to be as drastic as other cases. So shouts to him though for bringing light to it as always out in Brooklyn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's always important to do our research before we make judgments. So some other news that was a little troubling for a hot minute over the weekend, but it seems like our government got their shit together really quick. If you didn't hear the rumblings, there was a threat at some point with the government shutdown to eventually suspend TSA pre-check and global entry. Anybody who's familiar with these programs, they allow you to kind of move through the line a lot smoother when you're boarding, you know what I'm saying, when you're getting on a flight or anything like that. So now with this suspension, for my pre-check family and my global entry family, you know that long ass line that we love to walk past. That would have been the line that we would have had to get on. Had this shit going in. Yeah, had this shit going into effect. So now, at first they had reserved the TSA pre-check. I think that was like early Monday or something like that, late Sunday. And then eventually they wrapped all that shit up and they brought the global entry back as well. Now, of course, folks that work at TSA or you know what I mean, they're like, listen, we're not getting paid. Don't take it out on us. We're just trying to find the best way to do what we can with the limited staff that we have. But there's always going to be that slippery slope when it's the actual taxpayers, the actual people who, elect these officials and put money in the pockets of these government officials and everybody who works for the government, when we have to pay for millionaires who can't make a decision on how to work together. Now, I'm not a politician. I'm not going to act like I am intricate into the ways of the House and all that stuff. But what I do know is anything that's going to negatively impact people, especially approaching midterms, is not going to bode well for who's currently in office. So I'm glad they at least got that figured out. There's bigger things they need to figure out. Don't get me wrong. But this one right here was like, come on, man. Like the one of the few really cool liberties is when you got a flight plan. Yo, man. When you got a vacation plan that you're like, you can't wait to get it to the airport. You know what I'm saying? You just want to go through you want to go through security so you can get to your boarding dock and just sit there, listen to your joint, and get ready to go enjoy yourself, man.
I want to get through this and go wait in peace.
Yeah.
But I got to look into that global entry. I don't even know anybody that's in that one. I don't know what I don't know. We got it. You got the global?
Yeah, man.
My bad, dog. My bad, dog.
Yeah, as of October 2024, I believe kids under a certain age are free. Because before that you had to actually pay for them to get global entry too. But yeah, man, I think it's like $100 for the application. You fill that joint out. I think they got back to us in like 30 days or whatever. And yeah, man, so when you come back from different countries, you don't got to get on that long ass line in customs like everybody else do. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then it makes sense. Like my homegirl Michelle told me, it makes sense to get the global entry program because it comes with the TSA pre-check. So why just go for the pre-check?
It's a prerequisite at this point. That's what's up. I gotta sign up. I gotta submit for that one.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely. Super helpful. Super helpful. All right, man. Moving things along. This is for all my Brooklyn folks. A lot of times we talked about some of the renovations and Governor Kathy Hochul's way to actually save SUNY Downstate. So there's actually a project overview where New York State is moving forward with a $1.1 billion large-scale renovation of SUNY Downstate University Hospital East Flatbush, shifting from a 2024 proposal to close inpatient services to a plan for expansion and modernization. And this is in your sector here. New construction, Russo Development Enterprises has been hired to demolish an old parking garage on Lenox Road to make way for a new 4-story ambulatory surgery center focused on cancer and heart disease. And I know that building that they're talking about, that's just been there for years.
Ever. Like you just drive by, like, yeah, it's still there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a fake landmark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now it's talking about design. It's talking about design and planning, man. It says Ewan Cole would design the main hospital renovation while Perkins.
Oh, I got Eastman.
Yeah, okay, you know them. Okay.
Oh yeah. Perkins Eastman Architects. They're out in the city as well. They're gonna do the new annex. All right. The annex is most of the connection between the old and the new. To see how they're gonna work together. But that works out. The plan includes renovating the renovating for a reduction isn't really the purpose of a renovation, but we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to improve the overall care. You know what I'm saying? All in all, you know what I mean? We do know millions upon millions will be spent in order for this to happen, but they the existing portion of the building with some beds, they're just going to be relocating some of these beds and adding more into the other space. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's part of the planning phase. They'll get that all worked out for sure. For sure. But yeah, but Eastman's is dope.
Okay. So now they're saying construction is estimated to begin in October of this year with a projected completion date in February 2032. Now, this is where I get to hear from my nephew and see him in his element. When you see projected completion date, what are some of the key things that come to mind that you think could hold us up?
Lead times, certain medical things that may have to be in play, a lot of sign-offs on design, a lot of people being happy with everything at the same exact time. You got boards that got to get involved as far as where certain things are located. Like you'll have your blocks as far as what each room would require. That'll be the easy part. But once you get the wish list together, everybody is finally happy. Then the number comes in, and people got to start backing out the room. Say, "Yo, what you wanted? That pool up on the 5th? Yeah, we had to scrap that. It was great. And hey, the renderings came out awesome, right? Yeah, but reality starts to set in. You got to figure out how much steel really is, how much labor is really going to cost, inflation on top of that. God forbid you run into bullshit like asbestos on site with the demo. You got to get that all, remedied. And it's, hey, projected completion. It's a projected completion day. If everything works out great, hey man, February 2032, dog. You know what I'm saying? And when it's this far out, you the first 4 years are lovely. You know what I'm saying? You do your best to try to keep it on mark. By the time 2030 comes, they're gonna be like, yo, shit would be a couple stories up higher by now. I was like, yeah, man, you noticed that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Concrete's coming from such and such, we're waiting from the steel from, everybody starts shuffling around shit at that point. But hey, the first 4 years are gonna be smooth as eggs, you know what I'm saying? It's some last 2 years when people start getting real close, like, yo, man, can we order the ribbon now for the cut? And it's like, nah, don't bring the ribbon out yet. We're not ready. But for 6 years, putting on the amount of square footage, they got $1 billion budget here. I see why they should not hit it. You know what I'm saying? But there will be obstacles. But hopefully, summer 2032, the absolute latest.
Okay. All right, man. Appreciate that. I knew once I put those details in here, you know what I mean?
$1 billion budget, 30% to the professionals. Pretty penny coming back to the old architects on this one. But hey, man, a lot of paper got to get pushed, man. It ain't easy.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, Flatbush. So let's see how this goes. 2032, man, 6 years from now, it'll be interesting to see what this looks like, man. And then definitely,
50, yeah.
And then, I start to think about, like, are we talking about like state of the art new equipment, or are we talking about we rolling this from,
Hey, state of the art is in the proposal, my brother. Like, it will get approved up until it's time to get bought. And be like, how much is like below state of the art? Like, it still works. The results. Yeah, It's still new though, right? I'm gonna use shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So it will be brand new, you know what I mean? State of the art adjacent, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be there, man. It's better than what they had, you know what I'm saying? So it's an upgrade in that sense.
I always get nervous when they start rolling the equipment from, like, the C building all the way over to the new spot. Like, all right, man, we got beds now, y'all.
Like, wait a minute. Should these wheels be that loud? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a fact.
man.
That's a fact, man.
Stop. The bagel and the bagel.
Yes, sir. All right. Anything before we go in the entertainment segment?
I know, let's roll.
All right, man. This one I'm definitely looking forward to, man. Yo, I am a big fan of the Portland Trail Blazers from the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? I remember being, rooting for them. I remember when they had the Lakers on the rope one year. This is when they had Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, Bonzi Wells. Now, the reason they're calling them the Jailblazers is because these dudes was like literally like bad boys on and off the court, man. They had a lot of legal issues. You think of Sean Kemp, you think of Rasheed Wallace. I mean, these guys, like, they were supposed to be champs, but I think they was too busy being real dudes to ever get to that level. So
one foot in the streets, one foot on the court.
yeah, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one, man.
Should be good though. Should be good. The Jailblazers. That was cool. But Untold, Untold doc, the series, how you want to call it, it put out a lot of good documentaries. You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect this to be nothing but pretty good. They usually tell good stories. The way it's shot is always pretty telling as well. But all right, Untold, Jailblazers. That's cold-blooded.
Yes, sir. All right. Shifting over to FCP Sports Corner, man. Definitely got to shout out the U.S. hockey team, both the men's and the women's bringing home the gold. But I did end up catching the men's game on Sunday. And listen, Canada had us on the ropes for a minute, man. It was looking tough.
I was nervous. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the last period, or the OT. And Jen's like, "What you watching?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm watching the Kentucky game." She said, "Kentucky?" I was like, "Yeah, Kentucky game." She said, "What's Kentucky?" I was like, "What?" Like, she kept saying like Kentucky. I'm like, "What are you saying?" She's like, "Is that a new sport or something?" I'm like, "Baby, men's hockey gold game, USA, tied up. We need this." She's like, "I thought you were saying Kentucky." I was like, "Babe, out the office. Like, this is my space. I'm watching the game. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Like, I don't need this shit right now, baby." You know what I'm saying? But it was a good game, man. Good game.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jack Hughes, man, scoring both. I think he scored both goals, right? He scored the one goal. Yeah, man. So scoring the gold medal goal. Listen, this picture alone just tells you that how real and rough of a sport hockey is. Your man, you know what I'm saying, was missing his front tooth. They showed the slow motion when the guy's stick caught. Oh God, that sounds crazy. When they showed where the hockey stick caught him and knocked the tooth out, man. But your man kept playing this, and that's a normal thing when it comes to hockey, man. But shout out to him. It was dope when they won. They were carrying around the jersey of a Johnny Gaudreau. If you're a fan, if you're a fan of hockey, the Gaudreau brothers actually died while they were cycling from a drunk driver. I think he hit them in like August 2024. So it was dope. They had the jersey. They were flying. They were skiing around with the flag, and then they brought the kids out at the end to take the picture. Man, it was dope. Yeah, man.
It was one part though. It was weird after the presentation of the medals. Like, they gave out all these silver medals to Canada, they gave out all the gold medals, but right after the medals, like, dude in a very expensive suit was giving them all like little teddy bears.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, I couldn't figure. I'm like, they're giving some of the toughest athletes on the planet, like with the bloody mouth and teeth missing to prove it. They don't need these teddy bears right now. I don't know what they're for, but like, even if it's good, they're holding them like,
yeah.
Like,
what is this about?
I ain't got no pockets in my uniform right now. What you want me to? I gotta hold this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but hey, shouts to the USA, men's and women's getting it done out there. Good times, man. Good times.
Man. Shout out to Connor Hellebuck, man. I mean, I think he had like 41 saves. Like, that shit was crazy.
Needed that. Needed everywhere. Needed every one of them too.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now this next one, I when they came across the feed, man, I was just kind of like, what are we doing here, man? Like, there's a lot of retirement happening, people coming out of retirement. It's like revenge of the old guys. But you got Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao set to fight again September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. How you feeling about this, Kenny?
Bro, this is sanctioned. Like, he has to come out of retirement for this fight, like, officially.
Yep.
Is Floyd broke? Like, he got to be down to his last million if he's doing this. It has to be. Like, no lie, I seen Floyd. I think he posted himself. He was doing like a vodka commercial.
Mm-hmm.
He don't drink alcohol at all, my brother. Like, he's like a professional athlete, and he has been for the last 20, 30 years, easily.
Yeah.
for him to be doing vodka ads and commercials, and like the way he was holding a bottle was weird. I'm like, he don't even know how to pour a bottle of alcohol into a cup. Like he was holding it all awkward and shit. I was like, this ain't his field. But then I saw this announcement come. I'm like, how old are they gonna be in September? Like,
Right.
I'm like, he's really gonna put his 50 on the line? Like, Pacquiao might beat him, bro. I don't want to see Floyd 50 and nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him 50 and 1. Like, that's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
this
are
one.
you gonna watch the fight though?
I don't know, because every time I try to watch a live event on Netflix, it runs too slow for me. So I don't know if I'm even going to try and check this out. So there were some people who were leaning towards the idea that you just had, right? Is Floyd broke? Is there something going on financially? Me personally, man, I just because I'm such a fan, I'm going to lean on the side of I think he's seen what's going on with Bud. I think he's seen what's going on with Jake Paul, and I think he misses it. I think he misses the stardom. I think he misses the attention being on him. And this, what other way to come back? I know at first, what was it, last year, there were talks of him fighting Tyson. I guess that probably fell apart. So now he's got Manny. I'm going to stay on that side just because I'm such a fan of Floyd. I don't want to believe that it has anything to do with his financial issues. I want to say, yeah, I just want to say, I think he sees like Bud Crawford retiring and the way Bud just kind of ran through the competition. And then, there's a lot of, people who feel like what Jake Paul is doing is kind of ruining the sport, even though at the same time he's presenting crazy opportunities for the fighters that participate in his fights, especially what he's doing for Puerto Rico. Yeah, man, that's my stance.
It's weird. But the cool thing though, it's going to be the Sphere out in Vegas. I don't know how that's going to look in a dome surrounded by TVs, but I'm down to see it. Like, I don't know what that's in person is going to be amazing. I just don't know how in your face is going to be, because they did a UFC one at the Sphere already. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But hey, it's in Vegas. It's in his backyard. Pacquiao it's just an away game for him. I don't know. I don't know. Is it safe to say he lost a step though at this point? What's the last professional or sanctioned fight Mayweather had? 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
Yeah, I think he had to do one after COVID. I feel like he did one overseas.
He did a Dubai one, the little exhibition joints, quick bag. But I'm thinking I'm trying to think of the fight that got him to 50. How long ago that was? I'll do some quick research on that one. But I don't know, man. He should have shifted over to the broadcasting thing. Like, I don't know if he feels he's too big for it, as far as you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, hey, Tom Brady did it. He's the GOAT. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but so there's a difference, right? Tom didn't, Tom is well versed in, his dictation, in his speech, and his etiquette. I'm not saying that.
Nah, I've seen the 50 memes. I don't think he can read, man.
I'm not saying that. I think there are people who are made for broadcasting. Floyd he's a businessman. He's a fighter. I think he's going with what he knows, and we'll see what happens, man. But broadcasting, no, Floyd. I don't. Nope. Nah,
absolutely not.
Negative. No. Yeah, man.
Conor McGregor was
All right, my brother, what else we got before we get up out of here?
That's all I got on a Wednesday, man. I'm happy the computer turned back on for me in time to get the show out for tonight. But yeah, man, that's all I got on a Wednesday. How about you? Anything on your side? Any other entertainment? What's going on this weekend? What you doing?
This weekend, man, I'm chilling, man. I haven't hung out with my brother in a while. So I'm definitely gonna try and link up with him. Probably get some karaoke in, man. That man, he was born to be a singer. I think he was a singer in his past life. So definitely going, looking forward to hanging out with him. And then I look forward to chilling, man. It's a new month. There's a lot going on to start next week. So I'm gonna take it easy, man. How about you?
This weekend, I think I'm off this weekend as far as events. I know there's a kids party next week, but as far as events, I think I'm good this week. I know. Hey, we was able to convince Kennedy to get back on the football team. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull a little some underhand moves with the coach showing up to a family shindig. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yo, wow, Kennedy coach is here. Who knew? Whoa, what are we gonna talk about?" You know what I'm saying? So he put the pressure on her, but she is happy to be back on the team this spring. So she might have to go get some new cleats because her feet keep growing. So probably get some cleats this weekend. But that's about it, though, man. Keeping it local, keeping it heard rumors of snow. I don't want to look too far into it, but I heard about it. You know what I'm saying? I see when that happens. But yeah, all in all, should be chilling this weekend. Oh, quick backtrack. Floyd's last fight was in August of 2017. That Conor McGregor fight.
Ooh. So the last like sanctioned fight. Okay.
Yeah, last sanctioned joint. Yeah.
I got you. All right.
It's a long time in boxing numbers. I feel like a long time ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's funny because last week we talked about Ronda Rousey and Gina Serrato. Now we got Floyd and Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, man.
I feel like somebody else is like. I'm trying to look at other areas of like who else might try and make a quick comeback, man.
Hey, if the advertising is there, the marketing is there, anything's possible these days. Anything's possible. I'm just waiting for whoever is smart enough to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch to some capacity. Take it from the cartoon to some sort of real life version of it. Take out the word death, of course. You know what I'm saying, and clean that up.
I think that's kind of like what Jake Paul's doing.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, he's doing real boxers though, right? Fake kind of boxers. Very amateur boxer.
So maybe not him, because I know what's his name? Adam from No Jumper just fought the dude that do the pornos.
He knocked his wife out. Yeah, he knocked his wife down.
He just fought. So it's out there.
Yeah, he fought him.
Yeah.
The streamer dude. Not Aiden. Is it Aiden? But I think the streamer dude set something up that he's doing like these backyard bully fights.
Yeah.
Against these B, C, and D celebrities. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like got a little bag for him, but I don't know. Somebody gonna get hurt.
And I think there's another one. There's another two well-known celebrities that are about to scrap too. I'll definitely look it up.
I don't know if it's real. Was it Swaggy P and Blueface?
Yeah,
was real. It was them?
That's real. That's real.
Oh my god,
that's real.
These niggas be in the ring. Like this nigga just got out of jail, and the other dude is like, I thought he was still on the team, but I guess not. Like, you know, I just thought he's on the back of somebody's bench, but I guess he's no longer on anybody's bench. But they need to. Somebody gonna get hurt, man.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous for Swaggy P because he was just on that Special Forces show, and that didn't go too good. So
he was one of the first to get let go.
one of the first that he was like, yeah, no, I ain't fucking with this shit. So I don't know, man. Boxing, like, let me tell y'all something. If you really think boxing is that easy, go to any gym that has boxing. Or matter of fact, if you're in your house right now, I want you to do shadow boxing for a minute straight. Don't put your arms down. Let it rip real at force for a minute straight. Average boxers do that on a bag for a minute 30 to 2 minutes, maybe longer, just so they can get used to keeping their arms up and swinging so they can build up their cardio. It is no joke, man. It's
a real sport with real men and women. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of boxers, like, they train from like preteen ages all the way, you know what I mean, up to the juniors, and it's not a sport you can just get off the couch and kind of do. You know what I'm saying? So I give them kudos for having the balls to put on some gloves, step in the ring, and turn the lights on. I truly do, but like the heart in me is just like, it's just bad for everybody. You know
man.
Like, you get in one spot, and some of them don't even wearing the mask or the little headsets. They going out there raw dog. I'm like, yo, the 10 ounces. Oh man. I was like, I wish them the best. Wish them the best.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, my last little entertainment tidbit here. It's 50 and T.I. thing, man. T.I. is the only rapper in this group. It looks like he actually dropped something. It was that old T.I.'s back, and I like what I heard. You know what I'm saying? But is 50 taking this too far, man? Like, he pulling people in that kind of that's looking at the situation funny. Like, what's going on, man? Do you know anything about this?
Listen, there's some radars I stay off of. I stay off of government radars. And I stay off of 50 Cent radar. T.I. is an amazing rapper. I can't wait to hear his new album. And he definitely can rap his ass off. I'm gonna leave it at that. I got nothing else.
Get clipped up by accident.
Not at all, man. Not at all, man. Not at all.
Oh man.
I'm out here to get a bag with either one of them. That's it. That's all.
That's all I got. But yeah, man, entertainment is entertaining out there for sure.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Happy Black History Month, man. Last month for the February. Man, hell of a month. Last week was a bit of a downer. A lot of weird innuendos that we spoke about earlier, but all in all, another month in the books.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So like we always love to say on here, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, IG. Make sure you follow us on all socials. We're on TikTok as well. And listen, like we always love to say, ladies, if you got that dress or them shoes, make sure you wear it. Fellas, if you got them sneakers or that outfit, make sure you wear it. Life is not promised, man. Life is short. Love yours, man. We will see y'all next week. Thank y'all so much.
Yes, sir.